Immigrant and Refugee-Led Capacity Development Network of Illinois, IRLCDN, CBO Spotlight, a partnership with University of Illinois Chicago, Institute on Disability and Human Development, and Illinois Department of Human Services, IDHS. Spanish Community Services. Introductions.
My name is Ana Campa Castillo. I am the Welcoming Center Manager for the Spanish Community Center.
Flores, and I work for the Illinois Welcoming Center as the Social Service Assistant.
My name is Veronica Gloria, and I'm the Executive Director of Spanish Community Center.
What motivates you to serve your immigrant and refugee communities?
So on a personal note, I am an undocumented immigrant, so definitely lived experience motivates me. And understanding the difficulty of finding available assistance due to immigration status.
Coming from an immigrant family, I understand that not everyone is able to have help readily available. I understand the frustration, and I think I have the patience to be able to help the community with any type of assistance that they might need. The community members also need someone to be able to listen to all sorts of problems, being able to extend any type of help and listen to them and be there when they need it most.
Like many of my colleagues, this is not just professional, but personal. I'm the daughter of Mexican immigrants and grew up in the Joliet area where there are many immigrants from.
What is the most rewarding part of your work?
I think for me, it's the genuine thank yous and appreciation once a client happens to have another issue and comes back, right? They know that they are in a safe space and that anything that they share stays here, and we're readily available to assist in a variety of issues. Just the most recent client experience was scheduling the vaccine appointment for a client who wasn't able to schedule them for themselves. Once they got the second dose, the elderly couple returned and gave us a small token of appreciation by gifting us a box of candy.
The most rewarding part would be able to let the community know that we care and that we're here for any types of assistance. Usually we don't always have someone to lean on, so being that community organization to be there for whatever type of need they need is definitely rewarding. Client who had her electricity shut off, she was concerned that all of the food she had just purchased would go bad. Fortunately, with our rental assistance programs, we were able to make a payment for her electricity bill and assist her. That way her family and herself could have electricity and they could keep their food. We were also able to help a client who had recently been in a car crash. She lived in her vehicle, so not having any place to live and having no transportation to work was an urgent need. So we worked at the Welcoming Center to ensure that she would have somewhere to stay. Meanwhile, her place to live in was repaired, and that definitely was rewarding to see a positive outcome.
One of the most rewarding parts of my work is having seen the center grow to meet the changing needs of the community. We went from having just one Department of Justice accredited immigration representative to now having 2 attorneys, 3 paralegals, and having a DOJ rep as well as another person that's training to be a DOJ rep. Being able to see that we were able to bring in the community health workers to do outreach in the community, and really seeing how as the center grows, we're able to touch so many lives. It's in the thousands every year. Anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 people are reached through our programs. And that's a very beautiful thing to be able to say we're from the community and we're able to give back to the community. And we then see clients who go on to be a part of the center through volunteering, through our board, through a variety of different means. So it's definitely working for and with the community, which is a very remarkable thing.
What makes the work of your organization unique?
Definitely the people. I know that Many places would say the same thing, but I would welcome people to come and meet us, because you're going to find a team that wants to see you succeed, that wants to see you reach your best, and that really understands the worth that everyone has as a human being. And we really uplift the immigrant experience, and we really want to be able to be a part of your story for the good.
So I would say the diversity of the Spanish Community Center is something that stands out. Our building has individuals of all different types of backgrounds, not just Latinx. And I think this works perfectly since our community also encompasses all different types of peoples from different backgrounds. And I would say that is the best part at the Spanish Community Center, is that we can serve people who are coming from all different types or all walks of life.
We're a holistic service approach, right? Anything from legal to social emotional support. I feel this makes it easier for us to address the barriers that our immigrant and refugee families face. And this is all possible in a safe and trusting environment that's credible as well.
With the challenges presented by COVID-19 regarding service delivery, how do you feel your organization has responded in terms of supporting its immigrant and refugee communities?
We're one of the few agencies that focuses on Latino, low-income, and immigrant people in Will County and Kankakee County. And so in being able to reach not just Spanish speakers, but a variety of different people from different backgrounds, we've been able to provide hundreds of thousands of dollars in emergency cash assistance, especially to those who aren't able to access state benefits. That's been a huge factor for many people in our community, where they haven't been able to be eligible for unemployment or for the stimulus checks. And so being able to be a resource in that way has been a very important safety net for many individuals and families. And in addition to that, we have also introduced increased food pantry assistance, mental health, life coaching assistance, food deliveries, and my colleagues can speak a bit more in terms of the details of our community health workers who have really been on the ground doing outreach and service delivery.
To be honest, I'm really proud of the work that we have been doing. I feel really happy and excited to be a part of it. We've been able to address and adapt to changes that have been in short notice so rapidly. We began actually assisting individuals with financial assistance since late March, when the pandemic began. So we were one of the few agencies that responded pretty quickly. We have offered additional services such as COVID-19 education, about what does it mean to be isolated or quarantined, or how to assist multi-generational families be able to succeed within this virus, right? We've offered testing on site. Thankfully, we have a big parking lot, right? So our facilities have been utilized as best as they could to adapt to these changes. Our food pantry had to expand, so our gym expanded with our food pantry, So we've been able to address very rapidly and adapt in an efficient manner to be able to assist individuals as quickly as possible with the best direct support.
I feel very fortunate to be part of the Spanish Community Center, given all of the growth that has happened during the pandemic. We've been able to grow, which does mean we've been able to open our doors to many more community members. That being said, we've been able to provide direct assistance through our community health worker project, which has assisted infected COVID-19 clients. With the growth, I would say, we've been able to introduce the center to many more individuals who may have not heard of the center beforehand. So with all of the outreach and expansion that we've been doing, we've been able to share the diverse resources and the plentiful resources that we have to offer. And getting the word out is the most important thing so that we can continue helping as many people as possible in the community.
I do want to clarify that although we are called the Spanish Community Center, we have our doors open to everyone. And we have seen folks from a variety of different backgrounds, whether they are from the US, from another country. And our specialty is in being able to bridge the gap for Spanish speakers. That is where our strength lies. But we're also part of a larger network of centers where if we have a language gap in being able to communicate with community member, we can reach out to some of our partners to be able to facilitate and interpret or to be able to refer them. So if you're in the Will County area or Kankakee areas especially, do welcome you to reach out to us. And again, we want to make sure that folks feel welcome and at home at the center. And we've been serving diverse community and we will continue to do so.